And we are back on this Tuesday morning. Hope yours is off to a great start, folks. Since 1986, the mission of Joy Junction has been to provide food, shelter, clothing, and safety to the homeless of Albuquerque. Only financial constraints prevent them from doing more. Joining us now to talk more about how you can help is Dr. Jeremy Reynolds, the founder and CEO of Joy Junction, as well as author, along with Kathy Sotelo, the executive assistant. So, Jeremy, there's some pretty striking figures here. 48% of households have to choose between paying rent or buying food.
It's really scary, but it's a fact. And our Lifeline of Hope, our mobile feeding unit, which goes all over town from southeast to southwest, it deals with these folks every day, literally, while you and me are thinking about breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as I do all the time, probably like you, right? There are people who are thinking about, well, okay, if I pay the rent tonight, maybe in a motel, then I have to count pennies for a burger, or if I pay the rent, I can't make a burger.
Mm-hmm. That's
scary,
really scary stuff.
And it just shouldn't happen.
Yeah. So tell us how Joy Junction helps people that are facing this dilemma.
Well, so as Dr. Reynolds mentioned, our Lifeline of Hope primarily hits the streets 7 days a week, from the Mesa to the mountains. Mm-hmm. We're all around the city, and we help people to alleviate having to make that decision between a meal or rent or a room. So that's primarily how we do it on the streets, because those are the ones who are having to make that decision.
Right. Yeah. And and one thing I got to say, because I follow you guys on Instagram, I'm always seeing, faces of people that are really benefiting from the mobile meals and that are getting out there. So question on this time of year obviously is a tough time. People are always thinking about giving, but it really is a year-long problem. So this year, 2015, are we seeing an increase in the number of homeless?
The last 6 months, we've seen a huge increase in the number of people utilizing what we have to offer. Now, whether there's a greater increase out there, I don't know, but we have seen more people utilizing what we have to offer. And get this, almost 300 people, as many as 300 people every night, men, women, families, babies, kids, and over 16,000 meals every month. And of course, we do all of this without the aid of any federal, county, city money. So we look to our viewers and the wonderful people of Albuquerque to help us, because since I began in 1986, not one penny of government money.
That's great. So you're able to do this all on your own. But obviously that increases the importance of people donating, giving. So if people, they can obviously donating money, can they donate time? Can they do in-kind donations with Joy Junction?
Absolutely. In-kind volunteering is huge. Mm-hmm. And if they're interested in doing that, they can call 505-463-4818. Mm-hmm. And they can come in to entertain. They can come in to serve a meal, maybe do something specific with the children or with the women. And we encourage people to bring their children out so their children have a better idea of how great things are, by comparison.
And I think that it's really great when you get, a child at a very young age in that generation and you teach them about the importance. Not only do they get a greater appreciation of what they have, but they get a greater appreciation for their fellow man that they can, hopefully take on as they get older and hopefully wipe this problem of homelessness out. So, one thing before we get out, those that may be suffering from, hunger, homelessness, they're watching this. They're thinking, how can I receive these? What's the best way to do it?
They can give us a call anytime at 800-924-0569, 800-924-0569, and we will find out where they're at, and we will make sure they get food, blanket, sleeping bag, jacket, or whatever.
Yeah, you guys do great work at Joy Junction. Again, guys, for more information on how you can help or how you can benefit from Joy Junction, head over to casa.com. We'll have all the